I wonder then what life is for without one more. Is there room for one more?
Hold on, Mr. Gallagher. You're telling me the key was missing? Well, that means someone must have stolen it. But who?
Someone who was going to regret that decision for the rest of their life.
I just can't believe all that bad luck Terry Zanetti got. And you were, no offense, quite the jazz diva, Mr. Gallagher.
I was young and a fool. Now I'm only one of those things. Let's get back to the story, Charlie.
Life is a bore, and living's a chore. Make some room for one more. You fumbled one time, you won't do it again.
Gallagher? He wants the two of you to go on tour.
It's his dream.
And your talent. The Lonely Players could be your own solo act, Marie. Your friend is like a cheap whiskey cocktail. Old-fashioned and bad for the head.
1 gin Ricky, please.
Sure thing, Squirt.
Don't you ever feel alone, Ruth?
Worse things in life than loneliness, Sugar Plum. My ex-fiancé and I met when he mistook me for somebody else. 4 years later, when I caught him canoodling with a floozy half my age, I realized I never really knew him. Guess I mistook him for somebody else. Here you are. You can hide behind doors, booze, and your own ego. But eventually the truth comes out. These days, I only fall for real stars.
Why search inside you when love is beside you? Once more.
Joe, where were you?
You missed your bandmate's dazzling performance.
Ruth, do you mind?
Don't let me interrupt your chemistry.
Marie, listen. I've got good news for the both of us.
Damned contraption.
Let's hear it then.
I need to show you something. It'd be best if you weren't working. Maybe we could... The two of us could.
Do you mind? I'm trying to fix this infernal machine.
Room for one more.
Any chance you could turn that back on?
Now he needs my help.
Come on, fellas. There's no reason to stop playing. Just a storm brewing.
It's never just a storm.
Oh, give it a rest, Roach Man.
That doesn't sound promising.
I can't even see my Model T! Trapped in a speakeasy. That's not the best place to call for help.
Turn up the radio, will someone?
You want me to make this louder? I've got to get back to my house before 12. I'm only 18.
Hide the booze!
Hide the booze!
Looks like we got a lot more to worry about than the authorities.
Who would want to torment us? The cats!
Don't be ridiculous.
Kid Stevens and his cat.
The kid and his cat. I'm allergic to felines.
They're not real animals.
Sure they are. I hear Kid Stevens leads a murderous gang. His methods are methodic and his mind is deranged.
Cops burned down his distillery. Now him and his feline felons are lurking in the alleys. When you hear their screams, it'll make your stomach churn. His eyes bright red, face covered with burns.
He's a demon from hell with his angels of death. If you care about your life, don't waste your breath.
Here come the cats.
I've seen Kid Stevens. Well, my cousin's seen him. All I know is people try, but no one's able to defeat him.
That hulking Kid Stevens is nearly 10 feet tall, with iron fists that hit harder than alcohol.
It don't matter who you are, don't matter who you're with. If you run into the kid, you're in deep, deep. Yeah, but I'm a doom, a scuba deep in the bound.
The myth is real, that much is true. Better run and hide before the kid burns you.
Here come the cats, the kid and his cats. Oh, you better run from the kid and his
Come on. Stupid safe! It won't open. I swear, just this morning, the key was in this drawer. I must have dropped it when we spoke to Kid at the docks.
Well, you better figure something out, Sinetti. You can't manage your money. You can't hold your liquor. You can't even keep your own patrons under control.
They know nothing of Kid Stevens.
They'll find out if you don't get that key.
But I can't go back to the docks. You've seen the storm.
You'll search for it, you'll find it, and you'll return. I'll stay at your beloved bar until you do come back. You wouldn't want anything to happen to Marie, would you, old man? Not anything like what happened to... Well, you know.
I'll find it.
Oh, sorry, officer. I was looking for Mr. Zanetti.
You won't be seeing him for a while. What'd you say your name was, kid?
I didn't. And it's Parkley.
You know something? Parkley? Your face looks real familiar.
Yeah? Do I look like one of your jailbirds?
Now that you mention it. Just busting your chops, kid. Lighten up a little. Stay out of this office. You don't belong here.
Terrence Zanetti, you evasive son of a gun. I'll follow your lead this time. Mr. Zanetti! Mr. Zanetti! Damn! Why did I think to follow his car on foot? My God, in all his fury. Some detective I am! Lost in the biggest flood since no one his goddamn ark! That sound. What's going on over there?
Miserable, miserable weather, especially for cats.
I need a higher vantage point. Fire escape. Private eye. Private guy.
Miserable weather brings miserable spies.
And not very quiet ones.
I must have taken a wrong turn.
Everyone does when they run into us.
Hey cats, look what we've got here.
A fella all alone, his face is filled with fear.
Hey cats, take a look in his eyes.
It's raining so hard the world won't hear his cries. It's time for him
to die.
Enough.
Mr. Stevens, we found a guy.
Yes, sir. He was spying on us and all.
So, you intend to kill this man?
Well, with all due respect, Mr. Stevens, he was spying on us. Not much of a talker.
Possibly because he's hurt, friggin'. Speak, stranger.
What's the matter? Cat got your tongue.
One of Zanetti's men, are we? Casey's? No matter.
Maybe we could talk about this over a drink?
At least he's got a sense of humor about the whole thing. But a sense of humor won't get you far in this world. This mad world, where the only rules are the ones you make for yourself. This world is cruel, and justice is blind. Too blind to see all the pain, all the hurt that is dealt to mankind. The law took what was mine. My family up in flames, and they brought Lady Justice to shame.
I feel your pain.
They'll never return. That's how you learn. It only takes a single match, and your whole world burns.
Listen, I don't want any trouble. Ow!
This world is cruel. Don't play us for fools.
Hey, watch us! Hands off!
Step on his toe.
Or defy him, you'll see that this world can be cruel.
And so can he.
You see, stranger, I'm not a criminal. I'm a businessman. Though I may not have a heart, I have a mind. You don't wander into the kid by pure chance. This isn't some kind of dance. So you must discern, or it will be your turn. I'll take a single match, and we'll laugh. As your whole world burns.
Let's take a closer look at him, shall we?
His poor face is hidden under all this blood.
Don't touch me!
Well, I'll be damned.
What is it, Mr. Stevens?
This stranger is no stranger at all.
What you're doing is sick and twisted.
Those are bold words for a former cat.
No kidding.
My old right-hand man. Welcome back to my city, Mr. Parkley. I thought you had left for good after you drank your life away.
I don't drink no more.
Then you've got no business with us. Although, I have trouble believing that. Once a drunk, always a drunk.
I'll make you sorry you ever got into bootlegging after tonight, kid.
Cats. I'm not sure if we've beaten my message into our old friend Mr. Parkley just yet. Let's try one more time, shall we?
With pleasure.
Help! Help!
Da 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 da.
The cats beat Skunk to within an inch of his life that night. But his cries didn't go unheard. Lucky for him, someone else would wander his way. Just in time.
Mr. Zanetti? Did you... Thanks for helping me back inside. And my apologies for any inconvenience. I'm Skunk Parkley.
You were outside in some pretty nasty weather. Tell me, Mr. Parkley, what's a kid just passing through doing outside in a storm like this?
Only checking on my car.
And you must have had a nasty fall.
I don't remember. I'm a musician, by the way. A jazz pianist.
Musician, huh? I don't remember speaking to you about performing.
I spoke with Marie.
I want you out of my establishment. Now. And don't you dare talk to my daughter.
But Mr. Zanetti,
I don't care who you claim to be, but I know you're not up to anything good.
Dad, I think we're running low on... Oh, Skunk. Dad, I see you've met Mr. Parkley. He's the performer from out of town. Skunk, you're soaked and hurt. What happened?
A nasty fall. Your father nearly saved my life. Isn't that right, Mr. Zanetti?
Yes. That's right.
Then I'm glad you're okay. But what were you two doing outside?
I'm sure your father can explain. I need to make a call out back.
Is everything okay, Dad?
Perfectly fine, darling. Perfectly fine.
Hey, Parkley.
Hello, Joe. Don't mind the cuts. I only had a nasty fall while trying to fix my car.
Oh, what? I don't care about your face. I care about you moving into my girl.
Your what?
Oh, don't play dumb, skunk. Just stay away from Marie. I get it. You're an outsider and you want to impress her, but she doesn't need you. Zigzags doesn't need you.
I'm not asking for a damn thing from any of you. If you'll excuse me, I've got to make a call.
Oh, what's that paper you got there?
This? Just some lyrics. You didn't forget I'm a musician. Excuse me.
Parkley!
I've got your damning evidence.
Brower, get over here. Kid says he's got something.
I snatched a document from Zanetti's office. It's a ledger from last month.
Impressive work.
And there's a shipment coming in tonight, too. 2 a.m. You can find your supplier then.
Very impressive. Not too bad for a drunk. Just stay there, and Brower and I will take care of the rest. What's the name of the supplier?
Kid Stevens.
Ain't that the name of your old little gang?
Let's not get into it. And I wouldn't call them little.
We'll be the judge of that. But chin up. Looks like you're gonna be a free man after all, Parkley. How do you feel?
Relieved.
You should feel relieved. You accomplished your mission, didn't you?
I suppose I did.
Skunk Parkley, an ex-cat once in cahoots with the notorious Kid Stevens. This newscaster is both startled and stunned. Our timelines continue to tangle like the mangled wires of a Marquette radio. At least Mr. Parkley has nearly completed his original mission. What might spell F-R-E-E for the former alcoholic could in turn spell I-M-M-I... How do you spell imminent? Well, imminent doom for many of the parlor's patrons. Not to mention the entrancing and unsuspecting Marie Zanetti. Stay tuned, loyal listeners, for the next episode of The Lonely Player.